what are the most popular scales used in Indian music? And the answer that I will give you is more that I will give you some very common scales used. Popularity, there are lots of popular ragas, and some of the most popular use these scales that I'm going to show you. I'm going to start with Bilawal, which is known as major scale in Western music. It's all should. Sa, should re, should ga, should ma, pa, should da, should ni, sa. Up and down. All should, up and down. Next one is a Sovery. A Sovery is known as minor scale in Western music. Sa, re, komal ga, should ma, pa, komal da, komal ni, sa. And then coming down, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. So sa, komal ni, komal da, pa, ma, komal ga, re, sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Komal ni, komal da, should ma, komal ga. So that's a Sovery. Another one, common and popular, common raga, popular scale, commonly used scale, is Kafi. K-A-F-I. Sa, re, komal ga, should ma, pa, da, komal ni, sa. Note that a scale does not always equal how the scale is used in the raga. Kafi in particular. Kafi, when I'm playing the raga, I can play a should ni if I want. I can play a should ga if I want, even though those aren't in Kafi scale. And sometimes I skip notes in the scale, going up, maybe even coming down. So in Indian music, there are lots of scales where the scale and how the scale is used in the raga are pretty much exactly the same. You can do such as Kirwani. If you want to go up and down the scale, straight up and down the scale, you can. But in certain ragas, like Ravi, you don't go up sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. You skip certain notes going up. You generally skip the komal re and the pa. So I'll explain these scales, but note, I brought this up because Kafi, when I'm playing the raga, it is based on the scale of Kafi. So note, scale, it does not precisely equal raga. Here's Kafi scale. Since I brought up Kirwani, here's Kirwani. Sa, re, komal ga, should ma, pa, komal da, ni. That's a should ni, sa. So this is known as harmonic minor in Western music. Sa, ni, komal da, pa, ma, komal ga, re, sa. Not all rags are heptatonic, heptatonic being all the rags I just played 7 notes up. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sa, you don't count as an eighth because it's the same as your first. So not all ragas have 7 notes. Popular pentatonic scales, 5 notes. Upali, sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, all should. Sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa. Hansadwani, common raga on flute especially. A lot of flute players play it. Sa, re, ga, pa, ni, sa. Sa, ni, pa, ga, re, sa. I'm going to play one more. I'll play Durga, another common pentatonic scale in both Indian music and Western music. Upali, also one of the most common Western pentatonic scales. So some of these scales you may often only hear in Indian music, but a lot of these that I've given you are also popular in Western music. I'll give you a couple more actually. Here's Durga, 5-note scale. Sa, re, shud, ma, pa, da, sa. Sa, da, pa, ma, re, sa. I have not given you any scale with the Tivrama, so let me go ahead and do that. Kalyan scale. Kalyan is the basis of Raag Yaman. You can't just go up and down the Kalyan scale in Yaman. Yaman has a lot of rules. You skip certain notes going up, and you play the notes in certain combinations, we'll say. But the scale used in Kalyan is, the scale used in Raag Yaman is the Kalyan scale. Here's Kalyan scale. Sa, re, ga, tivrma, pa, da, ni, sa. And then going down, sa, ni, da, pa, tivrma, ga, re, sa. Now I just switched into the Yaman. I'll play Yaman. Let me demonstrate what I was talking about, how scales and ragas differ. Yaman uses the scale of Kalyan, but I'm not going to go sa re in Yaman. I'm going to go ni re, ga, tivrma, and then I'm going to skip the pa and go da ni sa. So. I'll give you two more. Bhairav, sa, komal re, ga, ma, pa, komal da, ni, sa. Okay, so you have a komal re and a komal da. When I'm playing Bhairav raga, I'm not going to go sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. I'm going to go ni sa ga ma da ni sa. I'm going to leave out the re going up and leave out the pa going up, usually. So getting into, I don't want to get into much details on the ragas. I just want you to know that when someone says Bhairav raga, it doesn't mean they're going straight up, because they're not going straight up and down the scale of the Bhairav scale. It uses the Bhairav scale to play the raga, but the way the scale is played in the raga can differ. Once again, Bhairav scale. Final one of my favorites and one of the most common Indian classical melodies is Bhairavi. Bhairavi. And Bhairavi has a komal re, a komal ga, a komal da, and a komal ni. Specifically, sa, komal re, komal ga, shudma, pa, komal da, komal ni, sa, and then sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Another raga where I'm not just going to go straight up and down the Bhairav scale when I'm playing the Bhairav raga. I'm going to use the notes of the scale in a certain way. I am indeed playing the notes of that scale, though. Go ahead and turn on some tabla. Thanks for watching the video. I am Dr. Kerry Kriger, IndianFluteMusic.com. This is Bansuri Q&A. Go ahead, send in your questions so that I can give you answers, maybe even on one of these videos. Subscribe to the YouTube channel here so that you can keep getting these videos. And also, go check out the IndianFluteMusic.com website. And I look forward to teaching you more about the Bansuri. Send me in your questions, contact@IndianFluteMusic.com, and enjoy your flute playing. Bye.